What happened to your video? Okay. Harsh, mechanical engineer, mechanical shop alongside express highway between Mumbai Pune. Once he had, yeah, your handwriting is not that legible. See, I'm not able to make out what these words are. So work on that. What
Okay.
what does this say? You read. Once he had
Once he had
returned.
received the call,
Okay. Received the
that
call
is
that a small tempo stopped working in middle of road, which was near to his shop. Okay. He took location detail and noted it and informed it to towing vehicles and towed the tempo to his garage. Okay. He quickly opened the engine and got through all the. All this is fine, but you neglected this one detail. The person standing in front has uniform,
okay.
so that character should have been included. He should have either been made a police officer or a security guard or an army guy, anything of the uniform sort. That detail is completely missing. The rest of it is fine. This is a fairly good story, I would say, but not complete in its entirety. You can do it better. Like you need to include all the details shown in the picture and weave it accordingly. That shows many qualities of you, like how well you are able to observe, imagine, and construct a story on the spot.
Yeah.
That should have been included. Anyway, overall, otherwise it is good only. Rajat, 25, IT professional from Pune, used to stay in Bangalore for work. Far,
Near,
far near or
near
far?
office location. Near
What
office
is that
location.
far? After
No, it's
Bangalore?
grammatical. Like,
So avoid these grammar errors and
yeah.
illegible handwriting and all. Doesn't make a good impression. He had his presentation in office. Okay, while going to office, he came to know neighbor. He came to know neighbor couple from that uncle died due. Yeah, very bad grammar error. I'm sorry, but I'm struggling to make out the meaning. So take care of these things. Your
Yeah.
grammar should be
Sure.
proper. I should the task to the final rights. Okay, the neighbor has died and he took care of the final rights. Okay, he informed his boss about the situation and told to reschedule the presentation. All right. He with his friends nearby took body to hospital with ambulance. Okay. Did the final formalities. Okay. Informed him. Informed the son. Okay, who was staying outside. Okay, and consoled him. Completed the final rituals. Went back to their home. Thanked his friends. Okay. Next day he gave his presentation. Yeah, good story. But again, the basic mistakes which I told, your presentation and your English
Yeah.
communication
Okay.
needs some improvement. Third one again, most of it I'm not able to understand at all. You read it yourself now.
Kunal, 29, 24, college student.
Hmm.
During vacation, he with his friends decided for off-road trips.
Hmm.
They packed their bag, took essentials things needed.
Hmm.
They had halted in a place and were roaming around nearby railway track and besides small village. Kunal saw there was some loose chains and disalignment on the track. They informed the nearby station engineer and informed to halt the trains on the way. They took help of the farmers who were working in the farms alongside tracks and gathered instruments from the villagers, aligned the track properly, thanked the villager and his friend, and continued to the trip.
Nice. Overall good. Very nice observation. Like they are village workers who are working on a railway track. The picture is showing that clearly. And okay, whatever you have imagined is relevant to the story and fairly good introduction, the main body and the conclusion. Good. Next, go to fourth. You only read all the stories. Read
Yes,
fourth
sir,
one.
sure. Omkar, age 26, working as a sales analyst in KPG Limited Company. He noticed that due to the pandemic, there was decrease in the sales of the product. He gathered, collected information of all sales of previous quarters. He had idea that should be more online engagement with the customers. Then made the presentation and shown to the managing director of the company. She liked his idea and told to implement it. He, with his subordinates, made a team, created catchy advertisement of the products, and also made pages on social media platform for online engagement with the customers, and also tied up with the big online companies such as Flipkart and Amazon. Soon in next quarter, there was rise in the sales of the company. He thanked and celebrated with team.
Very nice. Overall, an excellent story. But these basic things which I have told, they apply to all the stories.
Grammatical mistake. Yeah.
Your legibility and this writing skill basically. Rest everything is very good. Like your stories are top notch. Go on. This one.
Fifth one, Sahil, age 28, decided to plan a meetup with college friends. He contacted them, fixed the date, and called them over at his house. He made all the arrangements of juices and cooked food for his friends. One of his friends came with a small son. While enjoying playing cards, his friends lighted up cigarette. He explained him the bad consequences on the child while saying see this and also bad for his health. His friend agreed and never did do it again. They uh, they with shit, they wish discussing old memories of the college days, had food and enjoyed the day.
See, you are unable to read your own statement. That
Yeah.
means uh, you can understand how you have written. So overall, this is a good story. Like good observation, a nice theme, well written. All the desirable elements are included, except for your writing
Right.
skill.
Yeah.
Go on. Next, sixth.
Mayur, 23 year age, computer science graduated from a small town in Nashik. After his graduation, got a job in a company which was in Mumbai city, but his mother didn't wanted to relocate to the city and told him to find a job in the town. He explained his mother about the opportunity and got the chance to grow. Uh, he got opportunity he got and chance to grow in his career, and also explained the good colleges for his sister to study ahead. His mother agreed and he joined the job. Few months after few months saving money, they all relocated to the city, and also he got admission of his sister in the city good college.
Very nice. Excellent story. Like you have properly used the mood, the characters. Overall, very good. Like there's a elderly woman trying to convince this young man, and it is aligned to whatever you have written, and very good. And it shows all the required elements like introduction, the actual story, what is the possible outcome, and some of your qualities get shown here. I'll tell you about them later. Very good. Go on next.
Seventh story. Sanket, 24, MSc student, while returning from the college in the evening, saw there was a ruckus on the road. He rushed to the place and saw truck came on the wrong way, and because of that, it all became crowded. He patiently calmed all down and helped the driver by directing him going behind. With the help of the passerby, they controlled traffic, and in some time, traffic was gone and was going smooth. He thanked the passerby who helped and told the truck driver to watch the signboards and the signals properly from next time onwards. He returned home properly.
Very good. As per the picture, everything has been included, and overall very good. Next.
8. Pratham, 24. One night he went to check on invite invite for dinner to his neighbor's son, whose parents had gone out of town for work and would return next day. He saw that neighbor's son was not feeling well and had fever. He quickly called his family doctor and informed and noted down the medicine. As it was a stormy outside and medical uh, was in town, he rushed to the medical by running and brought the required medicine. He gave him food and medicine and called neighbor and informed them about it and told not to worry as he would stay with him whole night. Next day, boy was feeling better and his parents also came home. Pratham was glad and he returned his home back.
Very nice. Excellent. Like the story is depicting him going through some tough terrain. You have assumed it as he has gone to bring medicines at night to treat this neighbor. Very good. Like all elements are perfect and well written. Next one, ninth.
Mehul, age 27, civil engineer, office working under the agency controlled by the union government who looks after the conserving and maintenance of forts in the Maharashtra state. He once visited Shineri Fort and saw that some of the gates of the historic forts and steps were damaged and in debris. He quickly created a plan, took permission from the higher officials, and hired local people for the maintenance work and brought things needed from the local shops. In few days, the historic doors and the walls and the stairs of the forts were rebuilt. He inspected again and also provided water facilities on the fort for the people and also put up the boards and signs, spreading awareness of conserving of forts and historic things.
Excellent. It depicts exactly what is being shown in the picture. There's a fort kind of thing in the background, and there is this person with some document and looking to make some changes or work on it. Something of that sort. It is evident and very well written. Excellent. Next one.
Then
This is
Home
what it
College.
is. Hmm.
Can I proceed, sir?
Please proceed.
Yeah. Home college student was studying for exams, which was on next day. Suddenly at midnight, while studying, he heard sound from neighbor house. He peeked from the window and saw a thief in a room. He quickly informed his parents and rushed to the neighbor house and also informed the neighbor to, and also inform other neighbors to surround the house and call police. He went inside from back door. He pushed away the thief with his martial arts kicks and snatched a knife from him. He helped neighbor to move out while he was handling thief and told to go outside. Police arrived and they handed over thief to the police. He returned back home, studied, and next day gave exams and excelled in it.
Very nice. Are you a martial arts guy yourself? Have you learned
Yes,
martial arts?
taekwondo.
Very.
Yes, sir.
In these kind of stories, usually you do what you would do in that actual scenario. The same thing you would write. So very good. This is the perfect story, as in the most desirable level. Very good. Go to the next one, 11th.
Sunil, 23, computer engineering in a final year of engineering. Placements were going on in the college. He with his friends prepared for placement by studying together at his house and also took guidance of the class professor. They cleared aptitude round and next got selected for the interview. They took each other's mock interview. During interview, Sunil gave interview and cleared and was selected for the job offer. His friend also cleared and got job offer from the different company. They thanked their professor who guided them during their preparation.
Very nice. Overall, that was the simple picture shown. Two people across the table and discussing something. Looked like, yes, you assume they are preparing for college placements, and eventually this main character cleared his interview. Very good. Go to the 12th one. And before reading, tell me whether you wrote somewhat your own story in the 12th slide.
Sir, trekking story. I do trekking and
Okay, nice. Continue.
yeah.
Like, read it.
Deepak, 24, trek enthusiastic, decided to plan trek for his college friends who never did trek. He talked with them and decided the date and also a begin and and decided a place of a beginner friendly trek. Location of was decided of Logout Fort situated between Mumbai and Pune. He created list which included important things to carry for the trek such as extra clothes, bandages, glucose, good pair of shoes, etc. and told to carry two water bottle and tiffin. Deepak booked the train tickets and return tickets also. Reach location and started trek early morning. Motivated his friends and gave them hands when needed while reaching top. Click pictures, ate food and returned back on time. Enjoyed all together and created memories for life.
Excellent. Very good story. You have written what you would do in real life, approximately. Like you are a trekking enthusiast yourself, and I assume all these qualities which you have depicted here are your own. Like you
Yes,
would
sir.
help friends when there is some thing they are not able to do. You will encourage them to try new things. You are an adventurous person yourself who would like to go on treks, a friendly person, and everything. Like there are plethora of qualities depicted in this picture. So I assume everything is
Yes, sir.
closest to your personality yourself. Very nice. That is how it should be. Well written. VATS, efficiency, achieve success. Nice. Doctors use knife well during surgeries. Good. Deep breathing. Nice. Nice. Okay. 12th one, the word was dame. You didn't know the meaning.
I don't remember that word right now.
It was dame. So
Okay.
if you don't know the meaning, you can just write the word. And
Okay.
if you are a little more smart, you can just write ki, I don't know the meaning of this word and write the word. Even that is a sentence. So,
Oh,
or just
okay. I don't know this meaning. I have to write like that way.
no, not required. Just to fill something.
Okay.
Instead of
Yeah.
leaving a blank paper, writing
Right. Right.
something is a little better.
Yeah.
So you can frame a sentence with a word you do not know the meaning about also, if you are smart enough.
Okay.
Think about it.
Yeah.
I leave this to yourself.
Yes.
If you're smart enough, even if you don't know the meaning of any word, any English word, you can write a sentence on it. So think about it and try these.
Okay, sir.
In okay, this is your growth. Okay, good. I guess overall, the theme I see in all your words is very good because you have written statements which depict your personality, like your idea or your thinking. This is how a word sentence should be, and all of them have followed the same theme. Very good. Like you have not given some basic facts, or you have not given some preaches or idioms and all. You have written the first idea which comes to mind once you see
Yes,
that
sir.
word. So that is how an ideal word response should be, and all these are very good. Overall, I went through this before calling you. All VATs were good overall. And the presentation is better in VAT. How come? Like in TAT,
Yes,
you
sir.
write when it comes to WAT, you start writing well.
Presentation in what, sir? What, sir?
Like I'm able to read all VATs. The sentence.
Sir, well, before starting this, what I the numbering and give one gap for each. That's why you're able to read right now. If it was a continuous sentence, again it will be same problem.
So that liberty you won't get in the actual SSB, na? You won't have
Right?
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you stopped the presentation and then did this.
Yes, yes, sir.
So this is not the complete paper then. I'm giving you extra points over here, but this wouldn't have been the actual paper for you. It would have been
Okay.
lesser. So you have to take care of that. Your writing speed should increase, and your presentation should be
Presentation. Yes, sir.
improved. SRTs were very good. Again, here also these basic things like avoid overwriting, avoid this illegible handwriting. It's okay even if you attempt like 30, 35K aspas, but do not compromise on these presentation things
Okay.
and the quality of each response. You have written well, like this is the actual expected response. Like there will be multiple steps you will take and write all those steps in phrases and separate them with commas, just like
Okay.
how you have. This is how any SRT would be tackled, and very well done. Overall, I read all your responses. These are like natural, good responses which any person with logic would take. All of them were good. Again, the same things. Your English communication needs a little bit of improvement, and your presentation needs a lot of improvement. These two things.
Okay. Presentation.
SD, I went through. All the ground rules are followed. You wrote in points format. Good there also. In instructions, they tell you clearly write one paragraph each. You have followed that format. And all the basic strengths and weaknesses you have written in everyone's opinion, parents, friends, teachers, your self opinion, everything was like good. And you have accepted your weaknesses honestly. Uh, and you can also include how you have started to work upon them. Like you have written,
Okay.
but you can include these other weaknesses also. You can tell how you are improving on them.
So
Hmm.
showing a weakness also, in that only we have to tell how I'm improving or in different part.
See, the question is what things you feel you are lacking in or something like that in the paper. So the fifth paragraph is your own self opinion, like what improvements are required. So yeah, you can write your weaknesses, and within that weakness only you can say I'm doing these and these to improve upon them. Or even if you haven't
Okay.
started it,
Okay.
you can say I'm intending to work on this weakness by doing so and so steps.
Okay. Okay.
You can include that. And overall, very good. Like this entire psych paper was of high quality. These basic mistakes you can easily work upon. Your handwriting is
Yeah,
not a
sure.
big personality weakness. Your English is not at all a drawback. These are all neglected because the overall quality is very good. Make sure it's a little more legible, little more presentable, and
Okay,
you are
sure, sir.
through. This was a good quality paper. Baki interview, I don't know how you perform, but assuming, looking at this psych paper and whatever I've judged you till now, I think you'll perform fairly well in the interview as well.
Yes, sir.
About the GTO tasks, like how physically active are you? How well can you tackle these PGT, HGT command task obstacles and individual obstacles? Like how active you are? Like kitna courage hai? Do you go on an obstacle and feel afraid or something like that? Like tell me about your outdoor performance.
So for IO,
Any overall, your outdoor performance includes everything, like all the GTO tasks which happen on ground.
so you're telling about SSB or my personal?
Both of them are the same, na? As
Yeah. So
yourself.
I do gym.
Okay.
I go for gym, and in during weekends I go for a small jog, a small 5 kilometer run, or sometimes 10 kilometer. I've started from
Okay.
past two three
You
months.
all that. That is understood. Like specific to the SSB, tell me. Have you ever been to the SSB or a repeater?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm a repeater.
Tell me in the outdoor tasks, were you able to perform to your best all these attempts?
So
Or
around
go on.
so around eight individual obstacles I was able to do.
Nice. Which ones do you leave? Like usually,
I didn't leave due to the time constraint. I was not able to do that ninth one. Which one is that? That balancing on a
yeah, the
commander walk,
zigzag
commander walk, commander walk.
walk. Okay, that is one thing you can do. Like it shows a lot of things about you. So, and of course, if you have chosen a sequence in which this comes last, obviously you can't attempt if the time is over. Try to push it a little more, and this time try to
Okay.
complete this also. Like make it 9 or 10 if possible.
Yeah.
Otherwise, also it's okay. Like anything above 6, 7 is good enough. Mainly these outdoor tasks in which your brain power comes in. Command task, PGT. Tell me about these.
PGT. Till now, sir, I've noticed myself that I was standing behind most of the time.
Like, what is the reason? Are you unable to generate ideas, or are
No,
you unable?
I used to get the ideas, but due to being bulky and heighted, most of the time the group used to hand over me the load to carry,
Okay.
and
It's
then I used to take the team means to move ahead mostly.
nice. That is perfectly all right. Like leader doesn't mean leading from the front. Wherever you are, you
Okay,
should be leading. That is the important thing. Once you go at the front, doesn't mean you're leading the group. Even from
okay,
behind, if you are giving effective ideas and pushing the group towards the goal, then that is also leading. So
okay,
you're doing well. As in, you're if you're getting good ideas, if you are able to help the group, if you are cooperating with them and following all these basic etiquettes, it's you know very good as far as your PGT, HGT, and command task are concerned. And the final group task is again the same thing. So those
okay.
4 tasks are covered if you do all these things well. Good. Like I'm hoping you'll get recommended because overall I'm seeing you have a very good potential. Give me a good news. I'll be waiting for your call.
Sure, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, I told you, like in psych paper, these are the only things you need to improve upon. Your story writing and all the basics
Presentation.
you are following well. Good. This is my feedback of your psych.
Yes, sir.
Interview, if you have time, you can give. Otherwise, I don't think it's necessary also. You are almost there. So just go with your gut feeling and kill it.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Baki, if you want to ask anything, any doubts, any suggestions, go ahead.
No doubt, sir. Right now, just going with a fresh mind for SSB right now.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Good. Don't have anything in mind. Go with a chill attitude. Like,
yeah, yeah.
हो जाएगा. If it comes as a positive result, it's okay. Otherwise,
Yes, sir.
also you're not going there to get recommended and join this course only. You are going there to prove yourself. You have all the qualities. You are going there to show them the best version of yourself and hoping for the best result, assuming they'll recommend you. Bas, that is your job. do not obsess over recommendation or do not
Right,
put
sir.
pressure.
Yes, sir.
Go with an attitude, enjoy those 5 days, make memories,
Sure.
make good friends, and come back successful, hopefully.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Or anything else you want to ask?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll stop this recording here.
Okay, sir.